Internet, how you doing? What's good? It's good to see you. I'm coming at you live with my trash setup and my TV dinner table desk in my living room in front of the fireplace. Let me tell you, Christmas is over. The holidays have come and passed. They were great. It was a good time. Look, let me be honest with you. Right, here's the deal. So we're upgrading. We're doing good. Let me just lay out. You know what I mean? Let me draw the roadmap for you real quick. Obviously, we're learning a little bit more lighting, a little bit more setup. We're tweaking things here and there. I got my fucking 1930s notebook and pen in case I need a. I don't even have anything fucking written down in here, dude. This is a prop. These are props. There is actually something to drink in here though. Good to wet the whistle real quick before we get into some topics. As we breach the new year, we're getting closer and closer. New Year's is coming up. Now's the time for a breath of fresh air. I'm gonna now listen. I'm not exactly nothing great, nothing easy was done overnight, right? So when it comes to new beginnings and things like that, New Year's resolutions are fantastic. And yeah, it's a time for, you wipe the slate clean a little bit. But it's important to reflect back on the prior year and where you've come and how you've been and where you want to go in the year coming up. And so that being said, I've had a fucking trash year. Not a very good year. And not a very good year. The worst year. Some folks, people say it. The worst year. Nobody likes this year. Next year's much better. Everybody says that. They tell me all the time. Next year's the best year. People say that. They do. They tell me all the time. But just remember that. Just think about that. Like, for instance, let me tell you. This past year, being rough is kind of a continuation of a bunch of past years that were really rough. I got fucking broken up with, some more shit. You know what I mean? You know how it goes. Man, I was spazzing the fuck out of my job and shit. Quit a bunch of jobs. Worked at a bunch of different kitchens, basically. Went from like restaurant to restaurant. I learned a lot, though. I had a good time and made a lot of good friends. Good relationships I still maintain to this day. Good folks. Did a lot of growing the hard way. A lot of heartache. Man, I was carrying a heavy heart this year. And I really just, man, I don't deserve that. You know what I mean? You don't deserve that. My point of telling you that story is whatever you may have been going through, if you've had a rough year, if you've had a good year, fantastic. Keep it up. Keep the ball rolling. Start good. You know what I mean? Get off to a good start. Take that energy with you like a winning streak. Sorry, excuse me. Ah, pardon me. What the fuck? What was I saying? Oh yeah. If you've had a bad year, um, my point of telling that story is that you don't necessarily deserve um, to carry those wounds, or at least keep picking those wounds open and not let them heal. You don't deserve not to heal. With the new space, the new time frame, the new mindset coming up as we get ready to step into 2025. All right? I'm out here in a new chapter in my life trying new things, something I've always wanted to do, something I've always wanted to do. This here, talking to you on the internet with this little garbage that I was able to scrape together, some blessings from some of my family and loved ones. And some unfortunate circumstances also are what led me here. It's nuts, right? It's odd. It's crazy how life works. And it pushes individuals and, into growth, whether painful, uncomfortable. Growth is necessary. Change is something to be embraced, I suppose. Um, as long as you're moving, a good friend of mine, somebody I hope to have on the show one day, hopefully soon coming up, a good friend of mine told me, sometimes moving in circles isn't necessarily the worst thing you can do as long as you're in motion. You know what I mean? As long as you're in motion. But doing the same thing and not doing anything at all is kind of the conceptualization of moving backwards. Staying in the same place or doing the same thing, enabling your the same bad habits, or, carrying out the same negative behaviors is essentially moving backwards. Not moving at all can essentially be attributed to moving backwards at the end of the day, whether we like it or not. So that being said, it's important that with a new turn, given that, now is a good time, energies are shifting. And with the new turnaround, there's no, you know what I mean? Now's not the time to make excuses. Now's not the time to fail. Now, I know it's okay to experience. I'm not saying like, hey, look, we've all experienced failure doing whatever it is we gotta do. That's gonna come too. What I mean is, now's not the time to not carry that weight. Now's not the time not to carry the weight. If any time's the time to, hey, you pick yourself up a little bit, pick up what you got going on, carry what you got to carry with you. Now's the time to broaden your shoulders and go ahead. It's a good time to put one foot in front of the other. Let's put it like that. The turn of the new year is always a great time to put one foot in front of the other. That's a great way to put it. Think about that. Think about it like that. And so, I kind of I'm still working on, as far as that goes, me personally, I'm working on this. I'm going to have new social media and things like that up soon. Twitter, Instagram, I'll put my Snapchat up. I've been off social media for a long, long time. I let go of social media altogether. I kept Snapchat for a little while. I don't know why the fuck I kept Snapchat. I made a Snapchat in middle school. Snapchat's probably the thing I've had I made Snapchat when you couldn't text across it. You could only send pictures. I had Snapchat a long time ago, and it just stuck around and deleted that shit on and off. Never really used it for fucking jack shit. I'm not, you know what I mean? It's as I've talked about before, participation is important. And a change I want to make is I want to start participating again. And social media is a topic I'd like to discuss more in depth, specifically one day. It's kind of like this. I understand we're in this YOLO culture. You only live once, and that's fine. It's good. You know what I mean? But tomorrow does come. Let me say that. Tomorrow does come. So, you only live once. But you also only have one life to live. You understand? You got to be considerate. You gotta... Especially when it comes to putting yourself first and loving yourself, to tie into what I said earlier about new beginnings and things like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be overnight. But at certain times, like the turn of the new year, we'll say, there are times like our birthdays and things like that, and different things. We make mistakes and different opportunities pass us by, and there are always opportunities to start again. It's never too late to start again. Another important facet is not to give up. Don't be so hard on yourself. Please, take care of yourself and be easy on yourself. I promise you. When you take matters into your own hands and you really take yourself seriously and love yourself, and that's through responsibility and discipline and accountability and those sorts of things, morality, honesty, a personal belief system at the end of the day. If I have any recommendations or advice, anything you want to take away from this video, work on establishing or tweaking or adjusting your own personal belief system to better conduct yourself as an individual, hopefully to lead you in the direction of a happier life and, processing grief and trauma and things like that. I feel you. My heart goes out to you. Anyone on the internet, anyone that needs to see this right now, I'm here with you, my man, my girl. No worries. It's going to be okay. Tomorrow will come. Keep your head up. All right? All right? And then, so all that, just to get off to hopefully a good start, set a positive tone. Me as an individual, I'm working on this setup and everything. I'm always fascinated, or at least as a kid, always. I was always fascinated by the idea of late night hosts, kinda. I thought it was cool, but not like the Cronkites, sorta. I played a lot of Fallout New Vegas, and I love the idea of Mr. New Vegas. Hey, this is Mr. New Vegas here, and that sort of thing. I love the idea of like DJs, but something like a DJ, like a Cronkite mixed with a fucking. I don't want to go there. Mixed with a Rogan? Oh man, mixed with a Rogan. I do want to get to the gym and get into fitness. That'd be nuts. He's a guy. He's a guy. I'm not here to give like too many opinions. I'm trying to be a positive guy. Rogan does his thing, and you know everybody's a fucking critic, right? I'm not out here trying to critique nobody. I'm just trying to participate too. I'd love to be. Let's put it like this. I'd love to be in the same class as Theo and Rogan. That'd be nuts, right? Wouldn't that be crazy? I'm out here. I'm trying to show you. Maybe. Who knows? That's fine. You got to try. You got to put yourself out there. That's here. I'm trying to show. I'm trying to set an example. Be the change I want to see in the world. Maybe. Who the fuck knows? If I can do it, you know what I mean. I believe you can do it. My dumb ass. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I trip and fall over my foot. Yeah, I'm wearing boots. I don't. But seriously, I'm working on getting some better microphones and shit for some better audio quality. But I like the idea of like a desk. I look important. You know what I mean? Like I'm here to talk to you about the things that matter, right? And I've exposed myself already. I put this fucking screen on pause because I wanted some ambiance, and now my achievements are showing up. Now you know that I play Red Dead. Lately, I've been into a lot of Sparking Zero. Tenkaichi 4? Fuck, man. I never thought it would see the light of day. I was a big fan of the original Tenkaichis when I was a kid. Used to play it on like PlayStation and shit. I never thought Tenkaichi 4 would see the light of day. It's actually been a highlight lately. That and my cat, Gnarly. My best little buddy. My cowboy cat, my little companion. Boss man's over there taking a nap right now. Supervising. But I'm happy to have had your ear. I just wanted to give you an update and hopefully help you set your year off well. I'm trying to do the same thing. And I kind of like this style. You know what I mean? It's not exactly, look. I don't even know my controller's over there. I can't even stop it now. Now you know I play video games. Now you know I'm a gamer. Nah, but like I was saying, I kind of like this underground. You know, I mean, it's like Gorilla, you know what I mean, and fucking raw, uncut footage. I don't really want to, like, do too much editing because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, I'm just sending it, you know what I mean? We're doing what we can. It's Bobby Beans. I know a guy, Bob, you know what I mean? Bobby's a notcher. I saw that first part from Denzel Washington, that movie, Two Guns. Great actor. Love him to death. But, yeah, we're making some changes in the new year. We're coming up. I'm coming up. You know, so thanks for watching. More better content, social media, maybe some gaming on the way once I figure out anything, once I fucking figure anything out. Look, listen, thanks for, if you see this, like, comment, subscribe, interact with me. Hey, it's the internet. Speak up. Call me a dumbass in the comments. It's whatever. You know what I mean? We're having a good time, right? Huh? Stay safe, stay dangerous. Listen, baby. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to see you again in the next one, okay?